All right, then. So on the first leg of the program this morning, we're going to be taking you through estate administration and management. You might be asking reasons why we're doing that, because we find out that a lot of times when people get diseased, there's always major issues that relate to the distribution of their estates. So today, we want to look at estate management and administration, the Lagos State Blueprint. And joining me in the building this morning, I have Olajide Oduyebo, who is Administrator General and Public Trustee for Lagos State Ministry of Justice. Mr. Oduyebo, nice to have you in the building. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
And how are you doing?
I'm fine.
It's your first time of being in the studios on Lagos Traffic Radio?
Well, this is the second time.
It's the second time, so you've been here before?
Yes.
All right, but I'm sure you've not seen this innovation of the camera, so look to your
Beautiful. I must say kudos to Lagos State government for putting this up.
Right. All right, let's jump in on what it is right now. A lot of times when we mention agencies and offices in Lagos State, not many are familiar with the Office of the Administrator General and Public Trustee. Is that correct? So talk to me. What do you guys do?
Well, we manage the estate of deceased people who die intestate, as well as people who outline the Administrator General in their will to be administrators of their estate.
Right.
So in essence, we administer the estate of deceased people who died intestate.
So when we say intestate now, so because a lot of people might not understand those terms, they are technical, they are legal terms.
Yes.
So break it down for us.
Yes, intestate has to do with people who do not have a valid will or an instrument transferring their asset after they are long gone to their beneficiaries. So we say such person die intestate.
Right.
But for people who has a will, those are people, they have a will. But if you don't have a valid instrument that can be read at the probate registry for the onward distribution of your estate after you are long gone, then you say that you die intestate.
And where is the office located?
Is at plot 390 George Crescent, Agbala Jobi Estate of Wemco Road, Ogba Ikeja.
And under which ministry is the Office of the Administrator General and Public Trustee domiciled?
Lagos State Ministry of Justice.
All right, then. So it's good that we need to know this so that we're able to establish everything that relates to what you do. So your full mandate under the Governor Sanwo-Olu's administration, what does it say?
Yeah, that on security and governance, we administer the estate of deceased people by distributing the assets of the deceased people and partitioning those estates for qualified beneficiaries. Then we can recover estate of deceased people once we have information concerning them, and then to settle justified claims. Also, we obtain letters of administration in respect of the estate we manage, and also we obtain death benefit for civil servants who die in active service.
Right. So, what is the current state of estate administration and management in Lagos as it stands today?
It is a pretty difficult one in the sense that most people are afraid to make a valid instrument transferring their estate after they are long gone, and is a debilitating situation where out of 50 people that die in Lagos, you hardly see 10 people that had any valid instrument transferring their estate.
So let's put it in plain terms. So we hardly see 10 people that will write a will.
Yes.
Is that so?
Yes.
All right. Why is it so? I mean, how come even this is 2024, not so many people are willing to write their wills?
The law is very clear. Once you are over 18 years plus, you are qualified to have, to inherit and then to transfer your assets to the beneficiaries you are leaving behind. But in this part of the world, I think there is still much need to sensitize members of the public for the need to have valid instruments transferring their estate after they are long
And
gone.
has your office been able to conduct any kind of survey to find out reasons why Lagosians don't write wills?
Well, I think there are so many reasons that one can attribute to why people don't write. Sometimes you have religious beliefs, and then especially the Igbo people, they believe much in their customs, And
Okay.
it's a situation where a female cannot inherit the properties of her late parents.
Father, right.
But we have a Supreme Court decision now, Ukeje, that has since nullified that female can now inherit the assets of their parents, their deceased parents.
So these are some of the limiting factors why people are not coming down with wills, right?
Yes, I don't know really, because I don't know why. One day we have to leave.
Or perhaps maybe people have the feeling that if I write a will now, the likelihood of me losing my life is going to be much faster.
It's even more in danger where a woman start asking his husband, have you written your will? The man start considering, well, are you wishing me dead? But the truth is that there is a time when you are born and there is a time when you have to leave. You have trappings all over the world where people acquire so much properties. At the end of the day, they end up dying intestate and leaving chaos behind.
Right. So, but another school of thought also believes that perhaps people are not ready to write wills because they feel it's expensive.
It is not expensive. The quality, it is very easy to write a will. We have so many lawyers around, and if you think it's expensive to you, you can come to our office at plot 390 George Crescent. We have so many lawyers who can assist you in putting up your intentions.
Right.
Because we say a will speaks from graveyard. So if you don't have any valid instrument transferring your estate to your beneficiaries, you have distant uncle and relations coming to struggle with your children.
Right, and they begin to have infractions here and
Exactly.
there. All right, so you assumed office as Administrator General. When was that?
I was the Deputy Administrator General. I became the Deputy Administrator General in year 2022.
Right.
I became the Substantive Administrator General precisely in August 2023.
All right, which is a year plus now.
Yes.
So what have you been doing? What is the office doing really to really improve the things? We're looking at what are government's plans to improve estate administration and management?
Yes, I want to say this. Tomorrow, we are going to have a sensitization program. Members of the public at Eco FM here as the multipurpose hall.
Okay.
To sensitize members of the public on the functions of the office.
Right, so you need to speak to the microphone. Right?
Yes. The Mr. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has graciously approved some fund for us to go on sensitization of the entire Lagos, to insensitize people as to the need to have a valid instrument, and then to avoid situation where families start quarreling over the estate of deceased people. So we don't want quarrel in Lagos State. We don't want any chaos in Lagos State. The Lagos State government is now well positioned, has positioned the office of the Administrator General to come in, because even by law, the Administrator General Law Cap ACES, Laws of Lagos State 2015, once somebody dies intestate and there is nobody, or the letter of administration was not applied for, within 1 month, the office of the Administrator General, by law, under section 11 to 14, can move in to seal such estate and do the needful by recovering the estate and sharing to the qualified beneficiaries as when due.
So how does it work, really? So for those who are listening to us right now and they are wondering, yes, you've talked about how your office can intervene, but what are the processes?
Well, there are so many processes. Sometimes people walk into the office by writing petition to the office, which will be taken up by lawyers in the office. Sometimes even the court, suo motu, we say, on their own can refer cases to the office of Administrator General, pending the time the court cases are going on, so that such estate do not lie in waste.
So they can just walk into your office and give a report.
And it is free.
Right. So how long does it take for you guys to get this settled?
Well,
I mean, if a family comes to report to you now to say, look, we're having infractions, we lost our dad or perhaps our mom, and now there's this quarrel over this property, how long will it take for the Office of the Administrator General to get it resolved?
It's a seamless process. Once you write that petition, there is what we call fact-finding mission. We invite the petitioner to give us more information, and then we invite the respondent, and where we engage in mediation between the parties. So, depending on them, if we are able to settle them, and if we are not, we go to court and then petition the court to obtain letter of administration to administer the estate.
Right. All right. Some messages coming in here for you. This one says, "Good morning, SARS. What measures have been put in place to protect vulnerable heirs like minors or persons with disabilities?" Kikiri is sending that one in. So, are there things that your office is doing to protect those minors?
Under the interpretation law, where you talk about unrepresented estate, what is unrepresented is where...
you still need to project to that mic. What?
Yeah, right. The unrepresented estate where the beneficiaries or the administrators are unknown. So, or the next of kin, where the next of kin is a minor, the administrator general can come in. Where the guardian of the minor is unknown, or where the beneficiaries are not in Lagos State, they are probably outside Lagos. So we say such estate is unrepresented, and then we can move in under Section 12 of the Administrator General Law by administering such estate, pending the time the court will grant us letters of.
Have you had any interventions like that since August last year?
Many.
Like how many?
Uncountable. Even as I speak, I know that people are thronging into the office.
Wow. All right, then this one says, what preventive measures can families take to avoid disputes during estate administration? Temitokwe is sending that one in from Lagos Island.
Well, we have said it loud and clear that in order to avoid such situation, it is imperative for everybody to have a valid instrument transferring their assets after they are long gone to their beneficiaries so that there won't be chaos. But in a situation where somebody died intestate, the office is well positioned to come in. Once we have information regarding such estate, we move in to not to allow the estate to go into waste.
All right. Then this one says, Mr. Olajide, are there dedicated courts or tribunals in Lagos for inheritance disputes?
Yes, we have probate courts both in Lagos and Ikeja. And those probate courts are well positioned to adjudicate on cases such like that.
All right. Then this one says, good morning, Mr. Oteri. Please ask the guests, what steps should families take when a loved one passes without leaving a will? Emilia is sending that one in. Maybe you're just joining, although he said it earlier on, but maybe I'll allow you to talk about that again.
Well, the Office of the Administrator General by law is entitled by and is obliged to, once we have information, they can come to our office at plot 390 George.
Right. Okay, so you talk about the sensitization program tomorrow. Let's talk about that once again. Where is it holding?
It's holding at multipurpose hall here at
Echo FM.
At Echo FM.
All right. What time is it?
It's 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. So who can attend?
Members of the public are enjoying to come around. We have beneficiaries, people who will be managing their estate, and lawyers, solicitors are well welcome.
Okay.
The Chief Judge is coming. The Honorable Attorney General of Lagos State will be there. Members of the public and people who feel that they need to be assisted one way or the other.
Right.
In respect of the estate of their loved ones.
Okay, then we'll leave it at that for now. It's nice having you in the building. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so we've talked about estate administration and management, the Lagos State Blueprint, and Mr. Olajide Oduyebo, Administrator General and Public Trustee, Lagos State Ministry of Justice, is our guest this morning. And I must say a big thank you to Ajibola Olajide. I have the Olajide Squares in the building. He's the Public Affairs Officer for the Office of the Administrator General and Public Trustee. We're going to switch gears right now to celebrate you. Those of you marking your birthdays, it's birthday profile time, and I'll be after this break.